In this video, I'll show you how to become a pro at branching. After watching, you'll go from being the first one tagged to the last one tagged. You are guaranteed to make at least 5 out of 10 people in the lobby cry and complain about how good you are. But before I begin, I have a secret to share with you at the end of the video. A secret that made me and a lot of other players pros. Oh my goodness. I am sick while recording this, so a like would be highly appreciated, but enough of that. On to the video. In this video, I will be discussing 3 main topics relating to how to branch good. The first topic being how to aim and jump onto a branch. Now, one of the more important tips to realize when you're branching is that every tree is comprised of the same model, just different sizes and rotations. When most good branchers are about to climb a tree, they look for the same pattern in the tree comprised of these 3 branches right here. They climb this branch right here, and then this branch, and then this branch up top. Now, if you analyze any one of my branching videos consisting of me jumping around the forest, you can clearly see I implement this method in my branching a lot, and it's very useful when I'm running away from lava monkeys. The first step to branching is to pick any spot in the map and pick at least 2 branches out of that spot. Now practice jumping from branch to branch. Now practice until you've got down the feel of aiming, jumping, and landing on branches. The next step after this is just to practice a lot. It pays off. Now on to topic 2, how to create routes strategically. Strategically. I finally said it right. Okay, here we go. Before we actually start creating routes, we need to know what a route actually is. Now, a route in Gorilla Tag is just a set number of branches or objects used to traverse the map. Step 1 to creating a route is to find a spot in the map you like. I chose this spot right next to the slide. Step 2 is to start recognizing any branches nearby. Step 3 is to start jumping onto branches and see what combination you like to jump across. Step 4 is just to start practicing the heck out of that route. Now, you will fail a lot at first, but recognize that if you practice enough and give it enough time, you will become good at that specific route. The last 2 tips I can give you before moving on to the third topic is just to practice gaining speed with this specific route, then test it in public lobbies to see how good it works against lava monkeys. Oh, and by the way, if you like my content or just the video that you're seeing right now, consider subscribing, or if you don't want to subscribe, maybe just drop a like. It seriously helps a lot, and I mean a lot. Thanks for all the support. Crap. Alright, hold up. Technical difficulties here. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Okay, here we go. The third and last topic I'll be covering in this video is how to start branching all across the map. Now, this skill comes really just with experience and practice, but I'll be giving you a few tips to help jumpstart you on your first time. This includes the little secret that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Now, the first tip I can give you is when you're normally playing, try to recognize patterns in the branches of the trees. Try to familiarize yourself with being up in the canopy. This makes it way easier to create new routes because you already know how the map works and what patterns are in what places. Now, the last tip I can give you is to create longer routes and create variation along with it. This means if you jump on a certain branch in a certain route, try jumping on a different branch close to that branch. When a smart lava monkey chases you, he recognizes the patterns in your routes. This means whenever he chases you, if you jump on a different branch than he expects, this could throw him straight to the ground, and you get to escape completely unscathed. The third but last tip I can give you is to practice gaining speed with the routes you create. We do this by using a general golden rule of Gorilla Tag. This rule is no more than 2 jumps per branch. This means you should be jumping no more than once or twice for every branch you come across. When you take this method into account, you can gain a lot of speed and outrun almost any lava monkey. But you're not here for that, are you? You just want to hear the secret. Well, ask and you shall receive. The super secret that every good Gorilla Tag player uses is to just simply practice a bunch. I would not be as good as I am now if I didn't have hundreds of hours on Gorilla Tag. So as long as you put enough hours into Gorilla Tag and enough gameplay, you will become an absolute pro. But remember, nothing comes instantly. With all that being said, if you liked the video, consider hitting the like button. And if you really like my content, maybe consider subscribing and turning on the bell. This tells the YouTube algorithm to suggest my videos more to people like you. So with everything being said, have a good evening, have a good day, whatever time it is for you, and see you later.